Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is Josh or Milky, and welcome to the first video of the league in terms of farms. Now, I was gonna do this as one of the episodes of the series, the 7 days, 7 farms, but when I started doing it, I realized maybe it's a bit too high investment. It's also super difficult, so I just wanted to share this one for like the blasters out there. If you want this absolutely insane strat that I actually farmed over a mage blood with in a day. Farmed like more than 200 divs in one day, like 40. I only did like 46 maps, and I made, you know, 200 plus divines. So really cool strat, and you can see from the footage behind you do get some crazy maps. Everything in this strat obviously revolves around the league mechanic, but I've also tied in some blasts from the past. If you remember Calandra League, where it was very important to add a lot of rare monsters to the map so you could fish for those conversions, whether it was currency or scarabs. And actually, a lot of the currency I made, or I say a decent portion of the loot that I made, was from those wing scarabs and those divine orbs that I actually got from the touched mobs that ended up doing big conversions. So I dropped a stack of 6 divines, dropped a stack of 4, you know, 2 here and there from the odd divine, from the odd rare monster, and then obviously piles of winged scarabs. So we went with mechanics that add a lot of rares to the map, and we also wanted to do Jungle Valley. And the reason I did Jungle Valley was to take advantage of altars. Obviously, the altars don't spawn any boss mods, because the boss isn't technically there for whatever reason. It's still in the game, but we basically want to do the wood, run through the map, take all the altars, and then come back and do all the mechanics that we've put into the map, those being breach, abyss, legion. We've even got some Harby chants in there, beyond, even ritual if you want to throw in ritual. Basically, if you get a good forest, which is quite common, you can get like 2k on any of the colors, is going to be a good map. And then you simply blast through, come back, do all the mechanics, and print divines. I averaged more than a raw divine per map dropped. So a tinker map. And then obviously you've got things like Valdo's boxes, Voidborns. I dropped like 3 Ralakesh boots, a Squire, 2 Innocor's locks. It was ridiculous. And the strat just was phenomenal. So we're going to come in and talk about it right now. If we come on into the macro part, we'll talk about the tree as a wandering path tree. As with most strategies where the big focus is farming quantity, rarity, and monsters, you're going to be going with Wandering Path, as it does scale the magnitudes of the values on your map, those being quantity, rarity, and pack size. So that big top hat at the top here, increasing the effect of non-unique of modifiers on non-unique maps, is very important. As well as that, we also get a huge amount of chance to get extra legions in our map, extra breaches in our map, where is it? We've got beyond, obviously the abyss stuff. But then this all gets scaled times 2. So we've got a big chance. We've got like 18% chance to get 5 additional rare monsters. We also have the additional monsters from the Abyss in general, additional breach monsters. And the reason additional monsters is good and not just additional rare monsters is because the way that the juice works is obviously it's split purple, yellow, blue. Blue just wants more mobs. Now, obviously, it's better to combo it with something else. But if you just have blue, all you want is monsters, because each one can be afflicted and each one will drop currency. So if you get 2,000 mobs in a map as opposed to 1,000, you're going to drop twice as much loot and currency, because that's just how it works. Now, that's why I went with the mechanics that I did, and I thought it worked out perfectly. The only thing that I'd maybe do is take off the breach and put on something like ritual. And the reason I would do that, simply put, is this is incredibly difficult and breach is timed. So you only have a certain amount of time to kill those breach mobs. And while in a 2k juice map, you will probably be able to do it if you've got a good build. In a 7 or 8k juice map, those mechanics become essentially useless because you can't kill the rare mobs before the breach closes. So breach is probably something that I'd think about cutting if I can't improve my build somewhat. But it did work out pretty fine regardless. And then beyond just adds a ton of monsters, ton of rare monsters. Every single pack explodes and spawns beyond monsters. Great, awesome, just more mobs for that blue. And then obviously we're getting rare monsters for those purple and yellow conversion chances, and just the random uniques we're going to get along the way. And then finally we went with the 7th gateway, and the reason we did that was to add in Abyss. Now, that was very fast. I'm quite rambly, sorry. But the map we went with, as I said, is Jungle Valley. The Gilded Abyss Scarab is very important. Abysses in area spawn 50% increased monsters, but the biggest part, abysses in area that do not lead to an abyssal depths lead to a Stygian Spire. So your abyss is going to trail around, stop, spawn a pillar, and that pillar is going to shoot out mobs. And it shoots out a lot of mobs. And if you get this on a map that has monsters fire additional projectiles, it will spawn additional mobs. So the end of the Abyss, when everything's juiced up, this is where those big currency and loot explosions are going to be. Abyss is absolutely insane for this mechanic. It's good to see Abyss being good at something because I haven't used it in a very long time. But this is a great use for it. It just, you will drop screens and screens of loot. Breach, Rusted Breach, just add a breach in there. It's something. Rusted Legion, just to add in a Legion. More mobs, more rares. Great. And then finally, I went with Gilded Reliquary as it does add more uniques. But not only that, those uniques, if attached to a currency touched or a scarab touch mob, will be transformed into the high tier counterpart, whether that's Winged Scarab or something like a Divine or an Exalted Orb. That's why I went with a Gilded Reliquary. And then for compasses, I went with Delirium to add a ton of juice to the map. Obviously, a ton of difficulty as well. You could drop this in favor of Gloom Shrine if your build's not as capable of taking down everything. A Gloom Shrine, if you use it well, if you clear the map, take all the altars, and then pick up the Gloom Shrine, it's going to serve you for a large portion of all the mechanics that you're going to clear, especially if you come down into this part of the tree and grab the shrine nodes for the duration. So definitely something you can look into if Delirium is too difficult. Then beyond, as I am using Abyss on the map device, so we need to get beyond somewhere else. 2 Abysses. This is the elevated sextant. You don't need to use the elevated one, but it is obviously good. You get 2 Abysses instead of 1, so I'd consider this something you try out. And then Breach, you don't need to use the elevated one. You could use a single one. As I said, Abysses are more the focus, but you can use elevated Breach for that extra breach if need be. So what actually happened with the farm and how did I do so? I'll come on into game just to show you the stash tabs first. The results were 50 divines, 50 raw divines, 10 Voidborn keys, 10 Valdo's puzzle box, a squire. We've got 3 Heries. There's just an insane amount of loot. We'll look at this in PoE stack for you to get a better idea of it. But it obviously it just was insane. And this is 1 day's worth of farm. You could, if you've got a build capable, go and do this too. Obviously, we've got some cool fractures, which add value. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I think this league mechanic might be the most rewarding and most likely to never return again mechanic we've ever had. But let's go on over to our friendly PoE stack. Great tool. If you don't use it, you can come on over here. You can load in your tabs, select the ones you want to price. We're going to go with these 3, load them up, and then click load 3 tabs. It's going to start, it's going to fetch everything from there, and it's going to price it up nicely for you. And this is what I ended up actually getting. So it's 184 divines worth of value, and that's not including the Hinokora's locks and various other things like the Hyries and all that. Obviously a lot, but just so you can see it more, rather than it being all ugly in the stash. This isn't for any other reason than that. Obviously got kind of lucky with the Squire, the Ralakesh, kind of lucky too, but you're going to get a lot of items doing this. You're going to get some good items. And if you're doing it in something like Burial Chambers, which you could do, you could drop the altars and go into Burial Chambers. You do obviously have the chance, the good divination cards then, but without doing strong boxes, I'm not that keen on chasing down div cards, as you're not getting that quantity from the strong boxes. I think the way to do this is to go for the rare monsters and as many monsters in your map as possible with the lead mechanic and the altars. That's the way that I'd go about this. Now, it does require, as I said, a very strong build. The build I'm playing right now is capable of doing it, but I can't run any magic find, so this is completely magic findless. I'm playing Cast on Crit Rolling Magma. If you want to see the build, I'll link the POB in the, well, I'll link my profile in the description. Might make a video on it. But as for this one, I was going to make a video for the series. Don't think it quite makes the cut because it's a bit too difficult and not enough people are going to be able to do it. But if this is something you want to do, if you've got a build that maybe has a headhunter or you got a blaster build, maybe you've seen, I don't know what, maybe Penance Brand, BV, Winter, I don't know, that kind of thing. I don't know what builds are going to be great at this. I was fortunate enough that my build's able to do it. With and without a headhunter, I was able to do this without. There it is. Just thought I'd share it with you guys. Very, very cool strat. Insane levels of juicing that we haven't seen in a very long time. Sorry for the rambly video. Hope you enjoy yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Say hi, YouTube. This map's going to be a banger. Don't you give the finger to YouTube. Milky is the editor. What the hell? I know. Oh, smooth. Tank! Oh god. Dude, that's a triple blue and it's unkillable. What about a triple ram? Or what happens when we get one of those? I just realized something. I'm sorry, but for this map, I'm gonna have to do this or I'm gonna get DMCA'd. We're gonna have to be alone with the voices, boys. You guys can make music with TTS. Da da dun da da dun da da dun. Alright, that's fine. No points. What do you spend them all?
Colon A.
Alright, not like that. Don't make me turn it off. No, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Getting jolly with it. No!
Hater tam for tata tam, 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 hater tam for tata tam.
You guys made me do this.
Wee woo wub wub wah wah wem ba 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 beep boop. Hansi 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 hansi.
Oh. This might be too much. This might be unwinnable, boys. We just need some boofs.
I've just been pulled over by the police for speeding. I said, officer, I thought there was no speed limit when you were listening to drum and bass.
Nice.
Daddy, when are we filming, Daddy? Come on, Daddy. Come on, Mama. Let's do it, Daddy. Let's do it. Let's film, Daddy.
One divine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this plus proj? It's un-ID'd. It could be plus... I think it is. I think the Spire's going crazy mode.
Move! No! What the fuck? I'm getting really sick of you! Get out! No!
Tank!
No! Get out! Get out! No! No! Get out!
Just start this calypso. It is fucking minging. Paradise punch lemonade. It is fucking minging. Suck your dad. It's minging. It's fucking minging.
No, it's not always about the ooh or the da or the
I came out into the front yard.
Sometimes it's just about the.
I'm doing A mods when I have them. I'm rolling my own.
They came bounding over. And I just made it into the front door into...
I'm rolling my own maps, so when I get A mods, yeah.
Shill. He's a shill. He likes GGG. He makes love to GG at night.
Uh-oh. This may be a death stopper. Eek. This may be a death stopper. No? We're good? There are some frames. You can probably count them on one hand. Tank! The bod. I've had 6, I've had 8 now, bro. I dropped 2 in this map so far. And that's just today. What you been doing? Hey, man. I'm gonna need this guy to die. He's being a bit problematic.
I've just been pulled over by the police for speeding. I said, officer, I thought there was no speed limit when you were listening to drum and bass.
There's a Valdo somewhere. I don't think that's where it is. Oh boy. Another one. Is that 3? Oh! Okay. Keep it coming. Oh, what the fuck, what the fuck? Okay, I'm just praying that this abyss isn't the end because the Stygian Spire with GMP might be too much. I may have made a mistake not picking up the divines as I go. Yeah. 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 How much per map? 57 C I'm investing per map. Okay. I'm trying to pick them all up. I need something to kill to get some stacks going. Or we start looting. Now there's a breach down here. There's a breach down here. We're good. We're good. Oh, we're not good. We're not good. Like 70 divs. For the build. Alright, you need to juice me up, Mr. Breach. I need some stacks. There are no rares spawning, please. Eek. I'm super laggy. I can't, like, I'm not even controlling my character right now. There's a divine in there that I want to grab. Get it? Huh. Oh shit, did you see that mob? Alright, I need to loot the map while avoiding the Exodia mobs that I can't kill. Oh no. I think I got all the tinks, right? 4 divs, 2 bucks. Uh oh. No, I'm friendly, I'm friendly, I'm friendly. Oh! Ah, fuck, what do I do here? I have a breach down here, maybe this can juice me. Ah! Is there a mob here? What is that? Run! My loot! No! I don't think it is my loot. I think it belongs to these guys. Oh, you're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Can we live? Don't be weird. Oh no. So many, dude. Leave me alone. Just get what I can. I think we're safe over here. Hello? No one tell them all. Ah! Dude, there's like stacks of 5 awakened sections and shit. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? No. Be chill, bro. Be chill, be chill, be chill. Be chill. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, I feel like I have to kill him. Look at him, though. How can I? Hey. Oh, it's doomed. I die here. Oh! No tink left behind. I will get you, Valdo's puzzle box. Got it. It's so laggy here. What is going on? Oi! For love, stop Bob. This is peak performance. Oh my god, leave me alone. Yo, Kitty, how's it going?
Kitty
Welcome, welcome. 30 whole goddamn months. Jesus, you are a real one. Damn, 30 months is insane. That's the longest. You've got the only badge. Well, that was a map. Unfortunately, we couldn't loot it all. We did get 4 divvies. And 3 Valdos. God damn.